Hey, what's up everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you guys for checking it out. Please hit that like and subscribe button because I would appreciate that, and it would mean a lot to me and help out my channel tremendously if you did that. So why don't you go ahead and do that? Thank you. I'll wait. Now that we've taken care of that, I know you guys like hearing about games because that's obviously the most important thing. And so what I wanted to talk about was two games that are coming to the Xbox Scorpio / Xbox One. One of them is called Ancestors, which is like a medieval real-time strategy game, and that's going to be coming to the Xbox One / Xbox Scorpio, and it's basically set amid the battles of the Middle Ages. Ancestors features violent and bloody war as teased by a new trailer, which I will link this in the description so you guys can check it out. This is going to be console exclusive on the Xbox One, Xbox Scorpio, and I'm really excited to see some actual gameplay and stuff like that. But this is, I think, more of the stuff that we're going to see coming to the Xbox One, Xbox Scorpio, because it's actually going to be a two-way street. Some of the games are going to be going to PC, and we're going to get games that maybe were once PC exclusive, and I think that that's going to work out well. I happen to be kind of a real-time strategy fan, and I think that this is one of those games that really piques my interest. And it's very interesting that we're going to get more like this, and I'm excited to see what the future brings. Maybe we'll hear more about it in the future. But the other game coming is, and maybe I can pronounce this right, but I will link this one in the description as well so you guys can read it for yourself. There was this game called Eterno Blade 2, and this was like a Japanese game that was originally just going to go to the 3DS and the PlayStation Vita, and now it's coming to the Xbox One, PS4, and the Nintendo Switch. Now, the reason why this is interested is because it's one of those games that, will possibly lead the way in terms of games coming to the Scorpio from Japanese developers. And even though it might not be my personal kind of game, I am all for more variety and more games and different types of games and things like that. I think it's very important to have a full portfolio, and showing that the Xbox Scorpio will be a viable platform for these type of games, I think is incredibly important to the future of the platform, and I think that everybody should be able to get on board with that and be excited about that. In particular, I think that anyone that likes to play these kind of games, you can't just sit there and say, hey, this is cool or whatever, but maybe I won't buy it, or when these games come out, you need to buy them, or you can't complain, in my opinion. That complaining that they don't have any Japanese games and then not buying the ones that do come out is counterproductive. And I think that we all want to be, we all want to see the Xbox One and the Xbox Scorpio be successful. It behooves PlayStation fans, Nintendo fans, Microsoft fans. It behooves us all for all three of these consoles to be extremely successful. Whether we want to have these contests where where we talk about sales and stuff like that, that's all good and fine, blah blah blah, whatever. At the end of the day, that means nothing. Without the success, at least a certain level of success, things don't carry on, and we see that with like the Mass Effect stuff that's happening, where that we might not see any more of those games. And that's very unfortunate in my opinion. So let me know what you guys think, and if you guys would do me a big favor, check out last night's Xbox Nation podcast. It was an absolute great show. It would mean a lot to me if you guys would check that out. Let me know what you think. Hit that like and subscribe button because that helps out my channel tremendously. And as always, thanks for watching, man. You guys are great. I really appreciate all the interaction, the messages on Twitter at @_Crapgamer, Xbox Live, MOH Crapgamer. Thanks. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer, out.